me, just me. Rule my world from a place of reverie. Forgive myself unconditionally and learn from my mistakes. But then the movies tell me I should look like her and laugh like her. If I'm a quiet beauty, all will surely fall in love with me. But the people who love me best like the way I laugh, and they don't care what I wear. They rather see me loud and proud than stay polite and pretty. And they say, you are what you are, and that's all you ever knew. Fierce like a warrior, and soft as a sunbeam. Everything beautiful
Thought Messengers. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's wonderful to be with you. Those of you here, those of you online, welcome. I am Shannon O'Hurley, and I get to be your senior minister here at the New Thought Center for Spiritual Living, this inclusive, progressive, and compassionate place that welcomes all people. Everyone is welcome here. And know that not only are you welcome here, we have mindfully and we have thoughtfully together created this safe, loving, nurturing place that honors you exactly as you are this day. So welcome. If you are new or newish, we have all kinds of information on our website, newthoughtcsl.org. We also have info in the lobby and downstairs as well. I want to take a moment, as we do each week, and honor that we are on the ancestral land of the Kalapuya people here in Lake Oswego. And we affirm Indigenous history, experiences, and sovereignty. We also like to take a moment together and anchor this time in our vision and in our mission. So with one voice, as you are comfortable, I invite you to join me in sharing our vision. Recognizing our oneness, we envision a world that works for everyone and all creation, and our mission, providing spiritual tools for personal and global transformation. I want to take a quick moment and honor our practitioners who are serving online, to our online guests who are joining us from all over. Practitioners Annette Nelson and Lori Nazarino, thank you so much for holding such a beautiful space there for our online folks. We also have quite the plethora. Can you see? Can you all see? So, two very important people in our community, Melanie and Patrick, who take such beautiful care of our children, got married yesterday on the 11th. Yes. Happy wedding, Melanie and Patrick. This plant is from the staff. These are from someone here who writes, "These flowers are in honor of the newlyweds, Patrick and Melanie McCarthy. Yay, special consideration and love to Melanie's mother, Linda, who did all the flowers by hand for the wedding. We thank you and we love you so much." Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Yes. I also want to share with you that November 11th is an auspicious day to get married, because not only did Melanie and Patrick get married yesterday, but my parents got married 57 years ago yesterday, and this is in honor of Bob and Peg Hurley. I love you so much. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. And finally, we have these flowers, which are in honor of someone in our community who has served and stepped up in such incredible ways, pretty much since we've been inside. We are so delighted to celebrate our very own Darcy Bradley, who is now officially a member of our band and our lead vocalist. We love you so much, Darcy. Thank you. Welcome, honey. She had no idea. I just love that. We're so grateful for you, Darcy, all the ways that you support us and that you have for so long. Thank you. Thank you for officially being on our team. All right. With that, I would like for all of us to take a deep breath. Actually, before I invite Terry up to do our blessing, can everyone just turn around and wave to our beloveds online so that they can really feel like they are in this beloved place? What a good day to be in community. Terry, if you would, darling.
Good morning. There we go. I've never had to press it before. I'll pay attention next time. So I would like to welcome everyone to just settle into their seats, settle into their space, and take another deep breath, or even a gentle breath if that serves you best. And I invite you to just be still. Still your mind. Remove all of the things that may just be holding on right now, trying to get your attention. And let's release the news of the world and move into the news of our heart, for it is that sacred space within each one of us that Spirit speaks, lives, flows. And being in this place of stillness and gratitude for it all, we are here now to recognize our oneness, that our community here and online and afar and all about is a community of love. And I have tremendous gratitude for that. And again, staying in that space of just relaxing, allowing the piano music to just bring you to a place of settling in so that each one of us can be open to the music, the message, and our community. And I bless this time together. How could I not bless this time together? For it is so very sacred and holy. And I bless our music ministry that speaks to us in song and in notes. And to our audiovisual ministry, it is to a ministry that brings us all together for us to grow. And of course, the newlyweds caring for our young ones and those precious beings. And of course, our staff, our ministry, here to support, here to grow and expand our understanding of who we are and what we are and why we are. I bless all of this, all of it, each one of us. And I just gratefully and allow it to be. How easy it is to do that. And so it is, and so it is. And as we move into our time of spiritual practice, if you are comfortable and able, you may rise and sing along, stand if you can, and be fully present to the words that come through.
My body, my soul, a part of a perfect whole. My heart and my hands are serving a sacred plan. I know that it's true when all that I am comes down to you. I know that it's true. I know that I can rely on you. All that I eternal time, my words and my song, you're writing them all along. I know that it's true when all that I am comes down to you. I know that it's true. I know that I can rely on you. All that I am, all that I am, all that I am, all I give to you. All that I am, all that I am, all that I am, all I give to you. So completely I surrender to the will of my highest power. So completely I remember all the love of my soul's creator. I surrender to the will of my highest power. So completely I remember all the love of my soul's creator. All that I am, all that I am, all that I am, all I give to you. All that I am, 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 all I give to you. And so it is.
This reading today is by Reverend Jan Richardson, and it's called Blessings of Hope. So may we know the hope that is not for just someday, but for this day, here, now, in this moment that opens to us. Hope, not made of wishes, but of substance. Hope, made of sinew and muscle tone. Hope that has breath and a beating heart. Hope that will not keep quiet and be polite. Hope that knows how to holler when it's called for. Hope that knows how to sing when there seems little cause. Hope that raises up us from the dead, not someday, but this day, every day, again and again and again. And so it is.
And now, as we bring Darcy Bradley back to the stage, I would like to mention that our beloved Adrian Martin is doing a concert next weekend, a tribute to Willie Nelson at the Alberta Rose Theatre on November 19th. So please support him if you can. His shows are fantastic.
when I'm out of hope, so lost and afraid, when I'm in the dark and can't seem to find my way, when I'm feeling lonely in the dead of the night, I remember the promise. You will be my light. My light. You will be my light. My light. You will be my light when the sun don't shine, telling me everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. You will be my light. I've tried on my own strength, but I just trip and fall. Put my faith in the wrong things. Turns out after all, you're the answer to every problem. You're the grace when I hit the bottom, the lamp unto my feet. Oh Lord, let it shine. Well, you will be my light, my light, my light. You will be my light, my light, my light. You will be my light when the sun don't shine, telling me everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. You will be my light. You will be my light. You're the way when my feet can't find it. You're the truth when my head is lying. You're the life when my heart is dying. You will be my light. You're the way when my feet can't find it. You're the truth when my heart is lying. You're the life when my heart is dying. Well, you will be my light, my light, my light. You will be my light, my light, my light. You will be my light when the sun don't shine, telling me everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. You will be my light.
Woo! You will be my light. I love that song. Thank you, Darcy. Again, she could sing the phone book. What is a phone book? Some of us remember. Oh, hello. Oh, how good to be with you all. How good to be all together this time. So for those of you who don't know, this is a very auspicious and important day for millions of people around the world. This is Diwali. Diwali is celebrated by Hindus and Jains and Sikhs all over the world. One could posit that Diwali is the very first on-record festival of lights that we've had in the evolution, spiritual evolution. It symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, of good and all that is right over shadow and difficulty and challenge in the world. It's a really beautiful, beautiful holiday. And in honor of Diwali, what folks do as a ritual before the holiday, which starts today, is they clean. But they clean like really clean. It's like spring cleaning on steroids. And I decided to do my little bit because I was like, well, Diwali's coming on Sunday, I'll do my little bit. So I cleaned out my closet. My little bit, I said, little. But it took a long time. It's one of those, like, I took every single thing out of my closet, you know, one of those, swept. I put all of my summer and spring clothes away. I brought in all of my winter clothes. And what I noticed when I turned the light on and was kind of standing looking at it, I realized why this is an ancient tradition. It finally became clear to me. So when I stood looking at my closet, I realized there was more light in my closet because there was more spaciousness between things, because the dust and debris had been swept away. And in this beautiful tradition of Diwali, houses are whole houses, and I mean like front porches, everything is scrubbed and cleaned, and the idea is that it is getting rid of any debris so that it creates more room for light to be felt in the home and in these spaces. And this got me thinking about our New Thought teaching and our New Thought understanding. We do the very same thing, only for us, a lot of what we focus on, and listen, I highly recommend cleaning out your closet if it's time, but from a spiritual perspective, a lot of what we do is we work on keeping our inner world, our inner home, free of debris, free of cluttered thoughts, of not enoughness or of judgments. We really work to, as I always say here, make the unconscious conscious. And so it's this beautiful process that I felt very aligned with on this beautiful holiday of Diwali. There is an ancient Hindu scripture that says, everything becomes enlightened in its light. The key word is its. Everything becomes enlightened in its light. In my light, in your light, in the world light. In Islam, light can be considered as our guidance, if you will. An-Nur, which in Arabic means divine light, light or divine light. It's mentioned many, many times in the Quran as divine guidance, the understanding being that Allah, God, Spirit, Source, is light and is always guiding us. In the Quran, it says, indeed, I am near. Indeed, I am near. This light is near. Across millennia and the great faith traditions, this light is believed to always be within us. And the key here in Earth School for all of us is to learn and to truly master how to harness this light. And that's what I'm talking about today. The title of my talk is A Time for Light. The great Jewish scholar, Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, said, there are always two ways to live in a world that is often dark and full of tears. We can curse the darkness, or we can light a light. May we all help light up the world. May we all help light up the world. And as I mentioned last week, but I am just one person, says 8 billion people. As peace bringers and peace builders of this light, this ancient wisdom of Diwali reminds us that we must stand firm in the spiritual truth. And we have this calling to clean out any inner debris or buildup of complacency. Complacency can sneak up on us just like those dust bunnies in the corners, can't they? Especially now, we are being asked not to slip into complacency. Towards the end of his life, during the Vietnam War, every night, the great peace activist and Quaker minister A.J. Muste would hold a single candle in front of the White House. During the Vietnam War, he did this night after night after night after night. He was often the only person out there holding his single candle. And one very rainy night, a reporter came up to him and said, Mr. Muste, I just want to ask you, do you really think that you doing this every night, holding this single candle by standing here alone in front of the White House is going to change policy in this country? And Mr. Musty replied softly. He said, oh, I don't do this to change this country. I do it so this country won't change me. We all have an opportunity in our own way to light our candle where it is needed. So this story for me always reminds me of hope, of the power of hope. And there's a spiritual tool that I want to bring to you that is a wonderful bridge, if you will, to holding to this spiritual principle, this idea of hope, and remembering or rediscovering hope as our light or the light within others. I like to think of hope also as the spiritual principle that is infinite possibility. So this is a tool I want to give all of us today that helps us when we are feeling hopeless, which I know a lot of folks are feeling these days. I call this spiritual tool What If? And I've been practicing this for some time now. You know, it's like I'm sort of in a laboratory for a while before I bring something to you because I want to make sure that it works before I teach it. And I can tell you that it's been helping me, especially since October 7th, when the horrific things happened in Israel and then everything that happened out of that. So this spiritual tool of what if. So this is a practice that we can authentically do without the sort of accidental and often well-meaning spiritual bypass. Okay? This is the opposite of lying it away. This is going into it. So this infinite possibility that is inherent in every situation is often that light under the bushel, as is written in the Christian scriptures. There is always a light. There is always a light at the center of every situation. There is always hope. There is always infinite possibility, even and especially when it is difficult to see. So this tool helps me raise my vibration, and here's how it goes. If I am feeling saddened, hopeless, afraid about anything in my own life, in the world, the idea of what if is a powerful one. What if there was a ceasefire in Gaza? What if Putin stops attacking Ukraine? What if our democracy is fully restored and gerrymandering becomes outlawed? What if women have full autonomy of our bodies? What if LGBTQIA plus people feel safe in every single space they go to? What if there is a complete and total eradication of homelessness and food insecurity? What if injustice of every single kind is eradicated from this planet? What if? What if? What if? How does that make you feel? Hope. Yeah. What if? Because in that what if, there's this momentary thing that our brain does. And it goes, yeah, yes, 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 yes. And that gets us to the place of action. That helps us get out of that place of despair and inertia. It helps us to move the dial, to move forward. So let's make it more personal. What if this holiday season you are sitting around the, say dining room table? And what if there is no drama? And so it is. What if the next time you feel the need to make sure someone knows your opinion, you make another choice and you decide to simply remember the light at the center of them? What if You are moving through some sort of diagnosis or health challenge, and you can open your heart to the possibility that there is a full and total healing. What if the next time you feel like you can't do something in your life, no matter what that is, you open your heart and instead you say, I can and I will. What if is this incredibly powerful tool that I invite you into this week, and you would be amazed at how many times a day you will walk around going, what if I am not judgmental in that moment? What if I choose not to say that? What if I zip my lip? What if I pray instead? What if I choose forgiveness? What if? Just this week, a beloved congregant, Matthew Lambright, emailed me, and he said, I've been thinking I'd love to be able to put together some the ingredients for a Thanksgiving dinner in a bag, in a grocery bag, with the recipe, and I'd love for us to be able to give that to a couple of families this year. What do you think, Rev Shannon? Applying what if, I went, what if I bring this fabulous idea to the congregation and we make it even bigger? And so we started by deciding that we as a staff, NTCSL staff, that we would sponsor a Thanksgiving meal with all the ingredients. It just requires going shopping and putting the recipe in the bag. You know, we had 40 volunteers last Sunday at our Holiday Angels meeting. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. And of course, our NTCSL Colorado beloveds are going to be doing work as well. We're going to be doing all kinds of things with the food pantry and welcoming refugees and our newly arrived neighbors. We're going to decorate and bake and do all the things that we can. What if? What if? Think about right now in your mind, whatever it is that you have a tendency to be hard on yourself about, whatever that specific thing is, that inner critic that comes up, what if you decided that that no longer serves you and you don't allow that in anymore? Right? Right? Try it. Try it. What if? It is literally calling forth infinite possibility. So, this idea of light, this idea of that moment of what if, that's our God light, that's our spirit light, that's love within us, reminding us of our strength and that we can choose again. So, there's this story that Elizabeth Gilbert wrote many years ago that I think about a lot, and I want to share it with you. It's called, How Can I Be the Light for Someone Else? She wrote, some years ago I was stuck on a crosstown bus in New York City during rush hour. Traffic was barely moving. The bus was filled with cold, tired people who were deeply irritated with one another. With the rainy, sleety weather, with the world itself, two men barked at each other about a shove that might or might not have been intentional. A pregnant woman got on and nobody offered her a seat. Rage was in the air. No mercy would be found there. But as the bus approached 7th Avenue, the driver got on the intercom. Folks, he said, I know you've had a rough day and you're frustrated. I can't do anything about the weather or the traffic, but here's what I can do. As each one of you gets off the bus, I will reach out my hand to you, and as you walk by, drop your troubles into the palm of my hand, okay? Don't take your problems home to your families tonight. Just leave them with me. My route goes right by the Hudson River, and when I drive by there later, I will open the window. I don't know that they open this way anymore. Tee! I will open my window. And I will reach out my hand and I will throw all of your troubles into the Hudson River. So just leave them with me. Just leave them with me. Sound good? It was as if a spell had lifted. Everyone burst out laughing. Faces gleamed with surprised delight. People who'd been pretending for the past hour not to notice each other's existence were suddenly grinning at each other like, is this guy serious? Oh, he was very serious. At the next stop, just as promised, the driver reached out his hand, palm up, and waited. One by one, exiting commuters placed their hand just above his and mimed the gesture of dropping something into his palm. Some people laughed as they did this, some teared up, but everyone did it. The driver repeated the same lovely ritual at the next stop, too, and the next, all the way to the river. We live in a hard world, my friends. Sometimes it's extra difficult to be a human being. Sometimes you have a bad day. Sometimes you have a bad day that lasts for several years. You struggle and fail. You lose jobs, money, friends, faith, and love. You witness horrible events unfolding in the news, and you become fearful and withdrawn. There are times when everything seems cloaked in darkness. You long for the light, but don't know where to find it. But what if you are the light? What if you are the very agent of illumination that a dark situation begs for? That's what this bus driver taught me, that anyone can be the light at any moment. When life feels especially grim or when I feel particularly powerless in the face of the world's troubles, she writes, I think of this man and ask myself, what can I do right now to be the light? Of course, I can't personally end all of the wars or solve global warming or transform vexing people into entirely different creatures. I definitely can't control traffic. But I do have some influence on everyone I brush up against, even if we never speak or learn each other's name. How we behave matters, because within human society, everything is contagious. Sadness, anger, yes, but also patience and generosity, which means we all have influence. No matter who you are or where you are or how mundane or tough your situation may seem, I believe you can illuminate your world. She writes, in fact, I believe this is the only way the world will ever be illuminated. One bright act of grace at a time, all the way to the river. One bright act of grace, all the way to the river, not just to the next stop, but all the way. All the way. You know, sometimes it's easy to leave here and feel uplifted, and you make it to your car. You might even make it through brunch. And then, I am inviting you to make it to the next bus stop and the next and the next, to be that light for yourself in your what if, and for the world in your here I am. I want to complete today by sharing with you again this beautiful, beautiful poem by Reverend Jan Richardson about hope. I believe it may land in a different way now that we've shared this together. She writes, so may we know the hope that is not just for someday, but for this day, here, now, in this moment that opens to us. Hope not made of wishes, but of substance. hope made of sinew and muscle and bone, hope that has breath and beating heart, hope that will not keep quiet and be polite, hope that knows how to holler when it is called for, hope that knows how to sing when there seems little cause, hope that raises us from the dead, not someday, but this day, every day, again and again and again. This is a time of hope. This is a time of light. You know, I have been so heartened seeing so many rabbis from around the world calling for a ceasefire, calling for peace. It has been so heartening, given everything. I think that we can follow that lead in every way possible. We can choose peace at the dinner table and everywhere we go. Let's pray. I'm going to invite the practitioners forward. So I invite you to take a nice deep breath, and as the practitioners are coming up, know that they are anchoring this space in prayer, holding this light on behalf of all of us. What a blessing it is to be here at this time, to have incarnated on the planet right here, right now, to be the peace builders, to be the bringers of this light, this one divine light, this one love called by so many names. So many names. It is this love that woke us up this day. It is this love that is sitting to our left, to our right, in front of us, behind us, above us, below us. This love that is at the center of every single situation, whether it has been uncovered and remembered or not. I celebrate this love that is this light. I recognize that it is available to every single one of us in the breath, on the breath, as the breath, between our breaths. And from this breath of spirit, of life, of God, of source, of quantum consciousness, I allow this prayer to surround our friends and family as this beacon of love wherever they may be in the world or on the seen or unseen side of life, knowing that this love, this light is at the center of them, surrounds them, enfolds them, and this same light, this same love, this same grace is with every single sentient being that has been impacted by the violence that is occurring right now. I affirm this same love on behalf of each one of us is right where they are. Every single conflict, every single challenge, every single difficulty, there is love, there is light at the center. I affirm this. I know this to be so. And I affirm for each one of us the strength within us to choose again, to internally say, what if? To choose peace, to choose light, to reach out our palm for anyone who may need it. I am so grateful for this spiritual community, for the work we get to do in the world. I am so thankful for the truth that love is right where we are. And so it is from this place of grace. I bless all people everywhere, all people who gather in churches and mosques and synagogues and ashrams and temples and planning meetings and yoga mats and hikes, knowing this love that is God is moving through every single one of us. From this place of grace and absolute gratitude, I allow it to be. And so it is. Blessed be. Blessed be. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. So, this is our time of conscious giving, where we have an opportunity to pay it forward, where we have an opportunity to give and to support all the programs and all that we do here. We exist only because of what you give. So I want to say thank you. Could you hand me thank you so much. I'm a monthly pledger. For those of you here in the sanctuary, if you pledge monthly, if you're not already grabbing one of these on your way in, I invite you to do that. It's a nice, tangible way to hold in your heart your gift. I know some of you text to give. It's 503-966-3236. Thank you to all of you online who text, who send in your checks, who give that way, all of you here who do that. What a blessing to be in this community together. How good it is, knowing it uplifts not only ourselves by giving, but the world. And so let us together with one voice say our blessing. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. Thank you.
Now welcome back, Darcy Bradley.
Remember, morning always comes as light surrenders to the sun. No matter how dark it may become, don't stop your light from shining on, 'cause nothing's ever over till you say it's over, and nothing's ever finished, not unless you walk away. See, I got hope. We can use a little, use a little, use a little, then you won't let go, 'cause a little bit of it can go a long, long way. Oh, 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 I got hope. It's easier to say you can't than to know you can. It's easier to let go than to hold somebody's hand. But if you do, you might just understand that it's okay to not know where you're gonna land. 'Cause nothing's ever over till I say it's over, and nothing's ever finished, not unless I walk away. See, I got hope. I can use a little, even when you don't, and I won't let go, 'cause a little bit of it can go a long, long way. Hope. We can use a little, even when you don't, and I won't let go, 'cause a little bit of it can go a
Wow. Thank you, Darcy. Thank you, Melissa, and the band. I have a number of announcements, and they're all really important. And I realize that some of them can tie into what Reverend Shannon was talking about, that what if. What if I do something? What if I consider something? What if I move my feet and act? So the first one is about a plant. The poinsettias for the holiday 2023 time, it's the last day today to order. And you can place your order for these red poinsettias that are in 6.5-inch pots at the registration desk just outside the sanctuary, or go to the website, newthoughtcsl.org. The poinsettias will be available to pick up December 3rd and December 10th. And this is in support of our youth and family ministry. Okay, this is really fun. So the Holiday Angels, 40 individuals. When I read that, I was astounded. That is just a tremendous amount of angels bringing their light to others. So thank you so much if you were there. And it's not too late to join a group. So here's a really important one. Our caring quarter. In order to help feed food insecure people in our community, we need to replenish the stock. And there's a level of really an urgency to do this because we're going to have the Caring Corner open next Monday and Tuesday. So if by next Sunday you bring anything that you can provide and put it in the blue bin, it's a barrel, outside of this door here, that would be so very grateful. I would be so very grateful. Everybody would be, whoever receives this. Some of the popular items are canned tuna, chicken, soups, peanut butter, pasta, and pasta sauce. Okay, and then our Holiday Angels are working on the refugee restart kits. Here's one of those places where we can consider, what if I were a part of this? What if I do this? These kits are filled with kitchen items, bathroom items, bedroom, like twin beddings, and they all help support new refugees arriving in Oregon with little or no possessions and are quickly rebuilding their lives. They will be delivered to the Refugee Care Collective Warehouse this Saturday, November 18th. So, knowing that there's going to be angels doing the shopping for these kits, we are requesting donations of Fred Meyer, Target, or Visa gift cards. And that way, the angels can do their shopping this week for delivery on Saturday. Please bring your gift cards to the center this week. The earlier, the better, so they have time to shop. You can email Carolyn at office@newthoughtcsl.org to coordinate a drop-off time. Or you may donate directly to the Restart Kit Fund by going to our website, newthoughtcsl.org, and clicking on the link. And then lastly, Rev Shannon shared about the Lambright family who offered an idea, a wonderful way of being in service. What if I did that? What if you did that? How many families could be served who are in need of that? Again, food insecurity. So we're wondering if there might be some congregants who might want to jump in and join the fun. There are sign-up sheets out here just to the left of the entry doors, and there's a sign-up sheet downstairs. And it's an information table, and if you're watching online and are inspired to join us, contact Carolyn in the office. Thank you, Lambright family, for inspiring us.
All right. I would like to invite the practitioners actually to make their way out into the lobby. We are having a practitioner meeting in here after service, and we need to set up. So I'm going to invite you, beloveds, to make your way as you can right outside here. They will be available for prayer with you right here in the lobby and outside. You'll notice them. They'll be wearing a stole. All you have to do is go up to them and say, hey, I could use a little prayer for this, and they will take it from there. Also, our beloved prayer practitioners online, Annette Nelson and Lori Nazarino, will be available to pray with you folks online in a private chat room there online. The link is there for you, so you have prayer as well. I want to thank all of you who are here, who joined us in person, and those watching us right now from California, Colorado, Oregon, Florida, Hawaii, Wyoming, Baja, Mexico, and Germany. We love you so, so very much. Please join us, those of you who are here in person, downstairs. We have Nosh and a lovely gift shop. We invite you to join us there. And I just pray for each one of you a beautiful week of what ifs and open palms. Please stand as you are able for our final blessing. Come on over, Terry. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide you on your way. You are so loved. Mwah! Have a good week.
I release and I let go, let the spirit of my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm